worth it to be a divine feminine woman in 2026? I'm going to say yes, it is. But there are going to be a lot of things that women are going to have to deal with when it comes to being that divine feminine woman. I know myself personally, whenever I was in a very well to do position, I had to be that divine feminine woman. And it was challenging because there was a lot of people that really did not like seeing me in my position. There was a lot of people that hated on me just because of me being me. And I'm talking about women and men. Some of the things that you're going to face being a divine feminine woman is the need to be perfect. Pressure to be perfect is going to be one of those things that is going to make or break you when it comes to being a divine woman. Because if you allow the pressure to sit on you to be perfect, then guess what? You're going to break. Another one of the things that you're going to deal with is low self-confidence. You're going to deal with low self-confidence because you're just going to have a lot of people telling you that you're not who you are. And you're going to have to be sure within yourself and tell yourself, yes, I am who I say I am. Being stressed and burnt out is going to be one of your biggest things. You're going to be tired. And guess what? You're going to have to keep going. Okay. Like nobody's going to be wanting you to sit down. Nobody's going to want you to rest. They're going to want you to keep going. And you have to tell yourself like, hey, look, I need to take some time for myself. I need to figure out me. You know, a lot of people hate to be judged. Everybody hates to be judged. When you are a divine feminine woman, everybody gonna judge you. And you gotta be confident enough in yourself to say, who cares if they're judging me? Unhealthy relationships is going to be a big one. You're gonna have a lot of friends, family, and everybody else trying to control you and pull you down because they don't want you to be where you are. But you gotta keep going. Lack of self-care can really take somebody through there. If you do not take care of yourself, then you cannot expect to take care of somebody else. I'm telling you that right now. You have to take care of yourself. If you don't take care of yourself, things can happen to your mental, things can happen to your body. Once it happens, you never know if there's any going back. So you got to make sure that you are taking care of yourself. And I would say the biggest one of them all is negative self-talk, because you're going to talk down on yourself probably more than anybody else, having these emotions in your head and making you feel like you're not who you are. You're going to tell yourself, oh, well, because they feel some type of way about me, that's going to pull me down or make me feel like I can't be who I need to be. And I'm telling you, that is going to pull you down the most, right? But it's nothing to being a divine feminine woman. You can be a divine feminine woman, but you have to actually take on the perspective of being a divine feminine woman. All those things that can stop you from being that stuff go. Don't allow that stuff to come into your being. Don't allow that stuff to deal with your dwelling. At the end of the day, it's you. You are the divine feminine woman. You can be that in 2026 and after as well. Don't let nobody else tell you you can't.